When the West Indies batted, it was shocking display of batting. Absolute shocking display of batting. Some of our batsmen, especially our senior batsmen, their dismissal left a lot to desire. And Joel Andrew and Augustine, I can't understand why we are developing players and this is the way we are teaching them to bat. Let's take a look at the dismissal first. The first one we'll look at is that of Kyle Myers. Here is Kyle Myers' dismissal. You see what happened there? Kyle Myers played the ball straight to the man at extra cover and ran. Straight to the man at extra cover and ran. The senior West Indies batsman in this team, a man who has played in World Cup before, and I should bring up Carty Owens too, because Carty is no different. There is Carty. Again, straight to extra cover and took off for a single, straight to cover. The fielder was even nearer for Carty dismissal than for Shea Hope. Straight Carty. Let me play it again. Let you see. Carty went straight to the man at cover and decided that he wanted to go for a single. I do not understand. Look at it. Straight to the man at cover there. Cover. See the fielder there at cover and Carty out of his crease. What is happening? Look at Myers. Look at Myers. Straight to extra cover. He's gone. These are senior West Indies batsmen. In the top 6, they are the senior West Indies batsmen. They play Test cricket. Myers have a double 100 in Test cricket. Carty have several hundred in ODI cricket. And a team that has 4 debutants in it. This is how these gentlemen decide to play the ball. One has to wonder, One has to wonder what's going on. You really has to wonder when you see those type of dismissal from our 2 senior batsmen in the top 6. Playing deliveries straight to fielder and running. How comes can we have senior batsmen playing that way? And if that was not enough, as if Jason Holder, who had a terrific bowling innings, 4 for 20, and so my good friend Lazy Holder. If that was not enough, look at Lazy Holder dismissal. Here is Lazy Holder. He just swipe across the line of the ball, a ball pitched up, which Lazy Holder should just hit straight down the ground for 6. He swiped across the line again. Look at Lazy Holder. Just swinging across the line of the ball for middle stump. Got the bottom portion of the bat, lob it to the man at deep mid wicket. That's a man who has a double century in Test cricket. That's the senior player in the West Indies team. While Kyle Myers and Casey Carty, they are one of the senior players. Jason Holder, he's the senior player in this team, a man who was captain West Indies before. They should be there to guiding these players through the innings and chasing 149 to win. That's the sad thing about it now. 149 to win. These are the things that our senior players are doing. 149 to win. And our senior players are playing those types of cricket shot and are running singers to ball that are played straight to fielders. As Michael Douglas pointed out, when Nepal was batting, they were playing the ball to mid-off and were running one to our fielders. So I don't know if we believe then that Nepal is going to allow a single. This is an international match. And not because we choose not to field at a high standard, we should believe that Nepal is not going to field at a high standard. It was absolutely pathetic. I want to look at the dismissal of the 2 youngsters. And I'm not bashing the two youngsters here, but I cannot be happy with their dismissal. And whoever is coaching them, whoever is responsible for their development, they need to take a look. They really need to take a look at these youngsters, Augustine and Joel Andrew. They must take a look at these youngsters, because the way these youngsters get out yesterday, it leaves a bitter taste in one mouth. It's so disappointing, and you're asking yourself, is this where the cricket really reach? First, let us have a look at Augustine. He already hit 2 sixes, and let me replay that again for you to look. There are many things here that you could analyze, but the one I want you to look at as I replay it again, and I try to stop it as he look at his right leg collapsing. Sorry, his left leg. Sorry, he's a left-hander, so it's left leg. Look at his left leg collapsing. How on earth can you hit a ball straight down the ground for 6 with your left leg collapsing like that? Your weight is clearly going backward. It is not a square shot. I could understand if it's a slug sweep or so on, but you are hitting straight down the ground with your left leg going backward. It means you are going to go across the line of the ball. It means that your momentum is not going through the ball. It means you will not get the power. Well, let's say I should stop, coach. But whosoever is coaching this young man really need to take a look at that picture. He was all caught at the edge of the circle there. You cannot get any momentum in that. There's no momentum. And there's another thing that I want to say about Akil Augustine. He must realize also that you can hit the ball on the ground. He needs to do that. He needs to understand that. And anyone who is responsible for his development, because we are talking from a point of caring here, you know. We are talking from a point of want to see the young man do better. This is his debut. And that is why I am not going in on him. I'm just pointing out something that needs to be worked on so that he can evolve into a better cricketer. So they need to take a look at that approach, and they also need to take a look at and let him realize that you can hit the ball on the ground also, you know. And let's know the final one that I want to look at. I want to look at Joel Andrew. Look at here he is. He just stand up in the crease and swipe across the line of the ball. 5 from 11 or something like that. Yeah, he just stand up, he just stood in the crease and swipe across the line of the ball. This gentleman, this youngster, is seen as the future of West Indies batting. As the future of West Indies batting. And I don't know, has he lost his way again? I know that his mother is very, very dedicated, and without his mother, he would not have been where he is now. She spent a lot of time encouraging, motivating him, and so on. You know, but just like Augustine, we need to ensure that our youngsters are being guided in the right direction. For the future of West Indies cricket and for generation to come, we definitely want these players to up their game.